Alright, YouTube, this is Samuffin here, part of the Cali Effect now. I just want to show you windups today. And we're going to start off with one Mudkip here. One Mudkip. It's sexy, I know. The deck consists of 3 Shark. It's pretty much like part of the engine with the 3 Magicians. If you have these, it's just GG. Your opponent should just scoop unless they can get over it. Next we have my favorite card in the deck, Windup Rabbit. This card pretty much baits out any card your opponent has. You attack, they go dimensional prison, and you're kind of just like chain, and it comes back the next turn. Your opponent attack, you do the same thing.
It also gets off those factors.
It does. Next we have 3 rats. Pretty much, if you're stuck in a situation, you go rabbit effect, search out the rat, activate its effect when you summon it. It pretty much gets out of the shark, and you pretty much go for a rank 3. Next we have the 2 tar guides. If you draw into these, you pretty much go into Zen Matey, and you kind of just like search out the shark when you special out the magician if you have factory, or if you have it in hand. Next we have the 1 kitten. This is basically like the control for the deck, and your opponent keeps on killing it, you keep on going rat into it, and it just annoys the shit out of you. We have Sangan, Swords, and the 1 Spirit Reaper. I like Spirit Reaper in this deck because, like, you set it, they're like, oh, you just set a magician, well, let's attack. And when you flip it, they're like, oh, shit. And then basically it's kind of like you use it to exceed, or you use it to, like, attack into their hand, trying to grab the course. I run 3 Factory. This is pretty much part of the engine. It basically searches out any wind card you really need in any situation. And then I run 2 Lamps. This card pretty much helps like kill your opponent. It goes to the OTK a little bit. The dualities are kind of staple. They help with the consistency. You kind of just want to use them first turn. Anytime after that, they're kind of dead draws unless you're stuck. Next we have 2 MSCs. 3 is really kind of like, it's kind of dead draw sometimes. Like, it's a really good card, but 2 is good enough because you need space to like wind ups and all that. You kind of need space to like get those OTKs. Next we have the staples, Lost Reborn, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, Heavy Storm, and the Mind Control kind of helps set up the OTK with it. This card pretty much is like, you have a shark or a magician off field, and you use it, and it pretty much exceeds. Next we have the 2 Solemn Warnings and the 1 Solemn Judgment. This is staple for trap. It's really good. That's good to know. We got the 2 Bottomless and the 2 Removals, the 2 dimensional prisons. These cards, your opponent goes like Pulsar, you go Perish. They don't get their red on D, they get knocked out. Your opponent attacks you with the 4 prisons, which is kind of good. Just helps them move. And then you got the 1 Starlight Force. This card is amazing. Your opponent goes Dark Hole, and you activate that when you have like your seal put up, and it helps both kills. So, first off, we have the Mudkip. That card, you exceed into it.
Again?
You exceed into it with the Zen Mayo and the Adrius. We also have Tiras. Tiras is like really good. It's not destroyed by card effects, and that's what kind of makes it like really good. The Adrius is like good against Dark Holes. You pop their back row, or you pop their grass club, or whatever you need. Next we have Strength Force. Cowboy is really good when you're in a situation of like 800 or less life points, or you're close to it, and you know you can attack for game if they have less. It's also good in sudden death. Basically, you go put them in exceed into defense and activate his effect. Next, you have a Maestroke. It's basically a Book of Moon and a Gotchi Gotchi at the same time, and it's really good. 23 defense, amazing. It's hard to get over. You have Flop It Operative for those plays where you go Magician into a rat and you exceed.
Can't believe somebody actually said that name right.
Next you have Shockmaster, so you can lock down your opponent. Basically you go into Mudkip, and then you go Shockmaster. And then next you have Utopia, because you go into Mudkip and attack the game. For the rank 3s, we have the Acid Golem when you're going for game. It's basically a 3000 beater. You detach one, and then from there on, you kind of just take the 2000, unless you're in a need of game, and you know you can do it. Next, you have Zen Mains. Zen Mains is really good. You just sit in defense, and it kind of goes off with Factory a little bit. Carrier. This card is amazing when you go into Mudkip, because
They're both water.
exactly, they are both water. One's a fish, the other one is a machine. But besides the point, Carrier kind of just sets off your OTK. Basically, you go Magician Shark, Magician Effect because it was revealed, and then you get another Magician, make it, and you guys know the OTK. Next, we go into the Giga Brilliant, because Giga Brilliant's amazing with the Mudkip. Basically, you boost him up 300, and now he's 18,000. Next, you have Leviathan. Basically, you exceed with him over the Mudkip, detach him, Mudkip gets his effect. It's called You Win. We run one Stardust because we run Starlight Road. That's kind of must-have. Because of side deck, I main one Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. This card is amazing when you have Cast Form and Mudkip. But in all seriousness, this card's just really good. It kind of helps with the OTK a little bit. You can beat down. It's a really good card. On to side deck. We run the one Cyber Dragon for the Chimera Tech that you use Mudkip for. I run 2 DD Crows for the Mirror Match, or for Dark Worlds or something that really needs their grave. For Dino Rabbits, I run the 2 Snowman Eaters. It's really good. That's it for the monsters. On the spells, I run 2 Messenger Piece. This card, you can main it or you can decide it. It's actually really good against most decks now. 2 Noblemen of Crossout. You activate it when they set their Mudkip, because it's a flip effect too. But no, this card's really good against even though Gearki's armor's not a flip effect, it's really good. It still destroys it. But it's really good against Gravekeepers or anything that flips. Next we have the 2 Soul Takers. That's kind of mandatory. It's a good card against any deck. Aside the 2 Death Tornadoes and 2 Trap Stuns. Trap Stuns I would main, but I didn't have room because of Mudkip. And for the Dust Tornadoes, I didn't have room in the main deck for Cast Form. So yeah, I side them. And thank you, YouTube. That's it.